What's going on, everybody? It's Matt, aka the Lumberjack Landlord. We made it. There were questions earlier in the week if we would, but we did. It is Friday. That means we got Zuber from One Rental at a Time. Mike, what's going on? It's Friday.
Hey man, it's always fun. Every day Saturday. I love today.
Yeah. Well, for almost all of us, every day is not Saturday.
So today's actually Friday. Okay.
And we still have bosses. Yeah, and we still have to have those conversations, or have employees that we still have to have those conversations with. So,
God, it's almost been 4 years. I think I've forgotten.
I just went to Zuber's unhappy place.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, don't go there. Leave. Shut the door. Shut the door.
Exactly.
Shut the door.
Back from Wonderland. Anyway,
sorry.
First topic I wanted to talk to you about, Mike, because this is one that you and I get questions about all of the time.
Yeah.
Real estate versus crypto.
You're right.
I swear, like if I had 1/100th of a Bitcoin every single time I got asked this question, I'd have quite the portfolio of Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's interesting.
But what I want to talk about is, let's give an example.
Okay.
Right now, with where people are having to make that decision, because I'm, the guys that are totally in bed with silver, totally in bed, gold bugs and all into crypto. And that's the only answer. And the only answer is equities. And the only answer is real estate. Hey, I want to just be completely transparent. I want to give them the facts and the figures like you and I always do, and say, okay, make a decision. So what do you think, just generally speaking, about the topic? How's the topic grab you?
Oh, I think the topic's going to get a lot of views. I do think there are too many people that are the right answer is always gold, or the right answer is always this, or I'm a perma bull. I'm a perma bear.
Yeah.
I hate all of those things. It drives me crazy. But yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of people that have scraped together a couple of bucks and they're going, what should I do?
Yeah. And
some of them are being enticed by go to the moon, diamond hands, blah, blah, blah. And they're going to take their chips. They're going to go throw them on the roulette wheel of crypto. They're going to pick some 3-letter acronym, and maybe it hits, maybe it doesn't. And there are other options. I was going to say there's better options, but again, I don't judge.
Right.
If you want to walk into a casino and you want to take your $20,000 life savings and put it on black 7 or whatever it is, go for it. Your win or your loss will not affect me at all.
Agreed.
I hope you win.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's a great strategy when you have a 1 in 38 chance, or 36 or whatever it is.
38. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Right. 1 through 36 plus a green 0, green double 0.
Yep.
It's an option. And a 1 in 38 chance with crypto is probably the same answer. You could hit. But the other thing you have to remember with crypto is even if your thing goes to the moon, like I think Dogecoin did one time, you actually don't make squat until you sell.
Yes.
So don't forget, it's the round trip. I remember somebody in my community says, they said, again, I have no idea, right? I think they said they bought Dogecoin at like 9 cents.
Sure.
And they were all hot and bothered when it went to whatever it was, 60 something or
Yeah.
whatever, right? Whatever. Like I think he said he made $10,000, so whatever it is, and I'm like, well, did you really make it? What do you mean? Did you sell? Of course I didn't sell. It's going to $10.
Yeah.
Well, then you ain't made squat, right?
100%.
And then of course now it's 28 cents or something, and he's whatever.
Depends on which day it is, Mike, because that stuff is volatile, as we all know. But that's kind of the point of what I wanted to describe and kind of talk through here on this deal, and kind of walk people through the framework, right? A little bit of One Rental at a Time, and why it works, and how you can figure out your buy box, and how you can figure out your return, and all of that good stuff. But I think, largely speaking, again, I don't begrudge other people if they make money other ways. Go for it. Have a blast. All I'm saying is that stop talking about how real estate's stupid and it's the old man's way of making money. And last time I checked, 90% of millionaires made their money in real estate.
Yeah. What I would tell that individual is thinking that, and again, I see it all the time, is there's always a hot way to make money.
Sure.
There's always a thing. For me, I've talked about it many times. It was tech stocks in the .com era.
Yeah.
They were the same thing. Go look it up. There's like I don't know what it was. I think it was 81% of the .com stocks eventually evaporated or something stupid. And it's just crypto is just yesterday's .com stocks. There will be some that win. There will be an Amazon. There will be an Apple. There will be an eBay. There will be a PayPal. But there'll be lots of pets.coms and RhythmNet connection or Rhythm Networks and all these other stocks you've never heard of. There 100%. Will be a lot more that fail than succeed. But yes, everybody's going to talk about Apple and Amazon and Facebook but there will be so many more people that lose money. It won't even be funny.
So then let's dig deep. We're going to share the numbers. We like to always give the data to our listeners and to our watchers. And for those of you who are listening to this amazing thing on the podcast, it's gold. We know. So let's give you some of the numbers, most recent deals. So obviously we're starting with a cost basis on the Bitcoin side. Let's just call it 60,000. I know it's 63, 66, whatever.
It's down another 4%. So it's 60,000.
Okay. So it's back to 60. Okay.
I just pulled it up.
Which, when I was in the bathroom this morning, it was 66. So, there you go.
Yeah. Little volatility.
Yeah. So my house did not go down 10% since the can.
No.
But let's talk about that. So as I'm looking at this, I'm saying, okay, crypto, great. Typical, and we'll just compare apples to apples. The house that I just bought, the 3 unit that I just bought, I just put the offer on it and it just got accepted 2 days ago. We'll put that against Bitcoin at 60.
Let's do it.
Okay. So the numbers on my deal are the following. The listing price was $290, but I paid $310.
Oh, okay.
Over ask. And the reason I mention that is because I want people to stop paying for something based on what it's priced, and I want them to be willing to look at what it's worth. Agreed. It does not mean that you have to overpay on every deal, but when you see a deal with these types of returns, you do the math and then you end up where you end up.
Yeah.
And you get the deal. Because if anybody else was doing the math like I was, they would have paid $350.
There we go.
But let's look at it, because again, we're talking about inefficiencies of a market where a person is deciding what that thing's going to go to market for.
Yeah, that's one of the things we have to really emphasize here that's different. And the reason why I've stayed in real estate and I didn't go back to day trading and I don't trade crypto is both day trading and crypto are extremely efficient. They're like, I'm looking at the Bitcoin chart and just in the last hour, it fell like 7%, right? It is a market that is very, very efficient. Real estate is not. You can find off-market deals. You can do this. You can do that. There are lots of there are ways to pay more than this and less than that. And I like the inefficiencies. Basically, you get paid for being an expert.
That's right. Yep. That's right. You get paid for finding that inefficiency and exploiting it, which is exactly what we want people to do.
Yep.
All right. So the numbers are this. I am now under contract for 310. It is a 3 unit. I will be putting down 20%.
Okay.
So I'm going 60,000, about call it, 62 grand.
Okay. So you're putting down a Bitcoin. Okay. Got it.
Yes. Yes. Correct. I'm putting down.
Look at that. Bitcoin. We're tying that together.
Done.
Well done.
Well done. So I'm putting down a Bitcoin. So I'm putting down 60 grand.
Okay.
And so my mortgage is going to be on 250.
Okay.
Okay. On that 250, give me just 1 second here, because I did actually have that number ready. Sorry, I just have to change one number here where I saw I did something wrong. All right, so my mortgage is going to be on 248,000. My interest rate is 4.5% fixed, 30-year. My amortization period is 30 years. So these are all things that everybody else gets to see, except they're going to get a much better rate than I am if they're not at 10 units.
Right, of course.
They're buying at 3.25, whatever.
Yeah.
One-time expenses, nothing really needed. Our property taxes here, as I said, are high, $7,500 for the year for property taxes.
Yeah.
Because I'm over the 20%, no PMI.
Okay.
The house insurance is $1,500. The water, sewer, snow plowing, maintenance, blah, blah, blah.
Snow plowing.
Oh, yeah. We have that here, my man.
No, I don't have
and plentiful.
Plentiful.
So take that and add that water, sewer, blah, blah, blah. Add that in. That's going to average about $150 a month.
Okay. My
magic number will be $2,150 $156.58.
Okay.
The rents currently as constituted, it is a 432 bedroom. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's huge.
Yeah.
So, and it's in a very desirable part of town.
Oh.
It's in an A-class area and it's a B-class property. So
I like that deal so far.
Love it, right? Yeah. So rent on the 2-bedroom, that person has been there for 12 years. It is $750.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Market on that, let's just use the housing number because that's the lowest.
Sure.
The housing number is $1,250.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be, yeah. Okay. All right.
The excuse me, the 3-bedroom is currently rented at $950.
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
And they have also been there for 12 years.
Yeah, no kidding.
The housing number, right? So this is why I think this guy might be selling. He's not making enough money.
Of course.
Right?
He raised rent.
You didn't raise your rents. So $950, that property, again, through housing, that property is 15, like we'll call it 1,500 flat. It's a little over 1,500.
Yeah. They come up with odd numbers sometimes.
Right.
Okay. 1,500.
And then the last unit is currently rented for 1,700. And that is in this market, that one through housing is worth about 2,000. So that one's not too far under.
Yeah, not too bad.
So current rents, just for the math real quick, is 3,400.
Yeah.
And rents within the next year that we can do the binder strategy on from Dion from Financial Talk, the amazing binder strategy.
Yep.
Would take us to 4,750.
Well, that's why he sold it for whatever it was, 290 or something. He was using current rents. Yeah.
310. Yep.
Folks, if you're a landlord or you find an opportunity where a landlord has been under rent, you're not gonna get as much. But when you see the possibilities and you're comfortable having the tenant turnover, which is a process, that's where real money's made. Real money.
So I arrive at the fact that all in costs, expenses, insurance, principal, interest, everything, $21,5658. Today, the day that we close, it makes $3,400.
All right. So you're making $1,300 times 12. Let's call it 15,6. And then I want to know because for me, that number is interesting, but what is it going to be? What's the number? 4,000?
So 15,6 is what it's going to be. And 15.6 is what it is. Yes.
Right.
And it's going to be
24. I don't remember the numbers.
It's going to be 50. It's going to be 57. It's 57 minus 24, 26, 50 minus.
So 33.
31.
Oh, 31. Okay. Wow. And then 31 times 12 is 37.2. Woo! And you put 60K down.
Yes.
Well, let's be fair. So when you do these turns, because you are going to have turns,
100%.
So that's what, 5K a unit?
It's not even that. I mean, literally, the units are in decent shape. They're not.
Yeah, actually, you may only turn 2 of them, right? Because that other one's pretty close. The big one's pretty close.
The other one is just going to be exactly. The other one is.
But you will turn the other 2. There's no way they stay.
No. Yeah, no way. They're going to need to find, because again, this is an A-class neighborhood. It's in the best neighborhood in the city. Best neighborhood. So the city's about 30,000 people. This is in the best, most desirable area of the city. Yeah, they're not. It's close to downtown. You have your own yard. Everything's walking distance. You can get to transportation downtown. Everything. Yeah. It's literally a 5-minute walk. So the 2 smaller units, what you're talking, carpet, paint, $2-3 grand. So these already have the original. So the house is 130 years old. So it's a newer house. Yeah, exactly. Newer for me. So they already have the original barn board that just needs to be refinished, which costs me about $1 a foot. Okay. And so I am in this. It's going to be paint. I'm in this less than $3 grand a unit guaranteed. All right. So you're 70 grand kind of out of pocket. Call it right? In my opinion. Fair. Fair.
All right. So you're 70 grand, you're going to be making 37. So 37 divided by 70 is more than 50%. You're going to make 50% on your money.
Yeah.
And you bought an asset. What do you think it's worth once you get 4 grand? It's got to be worth.
Well, once it's worth 47, once I'm doing 47.50 in rents, I mean, just this, I mean, if you want just a really hard and fast, simple rule of 10.
Yeah. 1%. Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to be worth 470 or
About
call
that.
it 500.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. So you paid 310.
Yeah.
You paid 310. You're going to put 10 in because that's
Yep.
the repair cost. So now you're in at 3. Your cost basis is 320.
Yep.
It's going to be worth 500. So you made 3 Bitcoin, right?
Yep.
500 minus 320 is 180
right.
divided by 60 is 3 Bitcoin.
Yep.
So you put 1 Bitcoin in and you get 3 Bitcoin back plus your original Bitcoin.
Plus my original Bitcoin.
You have 4 Bitcoin now.
Right. And every single month, unlike the Bitcoin owner,
Yeah.
I am going to be getting a $2,600 dividend.
So you're getting roughly 1/20th a Bitcoin.
Yes.
And then right. Okay. Well, there you go. So how do you turn 1 Bitcoin into 4? You buy real estate in an inefficient market. That's how you do it, folks. And then you get a dividend of 1/20th. See, that's how you do it. You just turn 1 into 4. That's it.
I just made crypto work better than even the crypto people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, again, it could, it's 60 grand to 180. It could be 1 Bitcoin to 3. I can make the conversion whatever you want it to be, folks.
Sure.
If you wanted to do this in Dogecoin, we could do that as well. It's just simple math. I
don't think there's a big enough hard drive for that much Dogecoin.
Oh, I don't know. Let's figure it out. Just for fun.
Because right now Doge is what, like 26 cents?
I actually pulled it up knowing we were going to talk about this. I think it was 23, but let's look right now. Yeah, let's call it 24. It's
okay.
24 cents. So okay. So if you're putting in $70,000.
Yep.
Divided by 0.24. So you're putting in let's call it 300,000 Dogecoin.
Yep. Sure.
You're putting in 300,000 Dogecoin. So then you have 180 plus your 70, that's 250 divided by 24. So now you have, that can't be right. Right. So,
I think it's right. It's like 1 point.
Yeah, 250,000. Oh, I missed a 0, I think. Divided by 0.24. That's what I'm looking for. That's 1,050,000 Dogecoin. Congratulations. You are a million Dogecoin owner. And oh, by the way, let's not forget you're getting that dividend of what, 3 grand.
Yeah, 20. So the dividend is 2,600 a month.
20. And again, folks, dividend equals cash flow. We're just naming it things to have fun.
Yeah.
Divided by 0.24. And you're getting 10,900 Dogecoin every month. You are a Dogecoin millionaire. Woo-hoo!
I knew I could do it, Mike. I knew I could do it.
Congrats. This is fun, man. Yeah, we don't have to talk dollars. We can talk Doge. We can talk Bitcoin. We can talk whatever you want. Go nuts.
Whatever you want.
It's just math. It's just math.
It's all freaking fiat. Whatever you want. It's all good.
Doesn't matter. We can do this in Chinese yuan if we wanted to. It's just, the whole key is about learning your market, knowing what it's worth, being able to run a process. It's all the same stuff. We can just take it from dollars to something else. This was a fun conversation.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think Mike, the point that we're really trying to make for folks is that we understand the craze behind crypto. We get it. If you're going to be a trader, okay, fine. Yeah. But when I get this property done, when I get this property ready, literally, it's going to be basically almost no work for me.
Yeah.
We probably won't turn those units until springtime when the leases expire. In fact, I think they're actually already gone to month, but we don't want to do that during the winter time.
No, just let them stay.
We'll let them stay. And again, even letting them stay, I'm still making $1,300 a month.
Yeah.
So it's still a good deal, even if I ended up there.
And you have fixed rate debt. Yeah. Because what happens in the future when inflation, because guess what happens to crypto? If you can earn 7% in your savings account, there'll be a lot less people in crypto.
Sure.
One of the reasons people are in crypto is because you can't make squat in the bank. So might as well put it somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you're going to be fixed. The debt you have is fixed. So it's a win-win.
I talked to somebody with a CD yesterday I said, so what is that? What is it doing for you? And she said, well, I've got $10,000 in there and I just saw my dividend come over and it was $12. I go, so they get to keep 10 grand of your money and you get $12?
Yeah.
And she goes, well, yeah, for the year. The what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What the what? 0.012 or 0.015 or whatever the number was.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm
Not
like,
good.
but your money's locked up for a year. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But whatever. So, Mike, thanks for doing this exercise with me and playing the game.
Yep. Fun.
Where can everybody find you, my friend?
One rental at a time. Book, YouTube, Instagram, website. Have some fun.
He always misses this, but it's books. Books.
Oh, books.
Yes. Books. Soon there's going to be a Michael Zuber library.
Yes.
A number of books.
I hope so. Someday.
Yes. So, and as I always say, guys, we spent a lot of time putting this content together. Join me 11:30 Sunday Eastern time to do a real estate palooza. We're going to do a 3-hour webcast live stream where we're going to answer all your questions. But in the interim, watch the video, like it. And hey, if you're a crypto person, share your thoughts. Again, I just want the answer for what you get when you hold your crypto. Not just appreciation, because in real estate, we're not just looking at appreciation. We're not looking at appreciation at all. We're looking on cash flow. So if you're a crypto guy or crypto girl, you want to teach me about crypto, just tell me what your return on that capital is, what that yield is every day that you hold it. Just that's the answer that I want from you guys, because that's what I'm trying to learn. So we always love the comments and questions. So please keep them coming, guys. And again, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, because this is worth knowing. We want to make sure that there's at least another argument out there for what is talked about with crypto, and that they at least have the answer from a real estate perspective. Mike, thanks again for all the time. We'll see you in segment 2.
You got it.